completely pre-programmed and autonomous for the first 15 seconds. Team 1741 Red Alert, typically a high performer, but not to be outdone by 7457 Super Duper. These teams will go hand in hand and probably match each other for scoring. The Golden Gear sneaking in a potential game piece just shy on time. The remainder 2 minutes and 50 seconds is all tele-operated. Human player pick up the controllers and drive the robots that their team built over the last 9 weeks. 34-94 the quadrangles, precisely placing a coral on the bottom piece of their reef. That's called L1 or trough, scoring 2 points for their alliance. That's not something to be overlooked, as teams need to fill up all sorts of the reef to score additional points for their alliance. If a game piece were to exit the field of play, it gets to return to where it bounced out. That's especially true for algae, those teal spheres, and that's all that's available during this match. Teams can pick up additional coral from their human player station and use that to reduce their cycle times. It's the time from picking up a game piece to put it anywhere into the field of play for a scoring position. Team 7457 continuing to demonstrate what those low cycle times look like as they pick up additional game pieces called coral and score them onto the top part of their coral reef for 5 points for each of those. Team 1741 continuing to keep those tight scores, scoring onto those purple branches in the reef where those points are most available. Red Alliance almost completely clearing their reef of algae. Again, those teal spheres are available scoring opportunities into the processor and the barge, which one of the alliances has taken advantage of. 50 seconds remaining in the match. Scores currently 83-117 in favor of the Red Alliance. We might be looking at a new high score, but teams have 40 seconds remaining in the match to change their fate and see how those scores total up. Team 10-0-21, the Garen Catholic Golden Gears, continuing to precisely place those coral pieces. For a rookie team, they've done exceptionally well. We're excited to see what they do as they continue in the Lafayette event. 20 seconds remaining. We just heard that sonar ping. Teams starting to make their way over to those cages and get themselves elevated off the ground. 34-94, the quadrangles in position. Red Alliance joining them. Super Duper already elevated off the ground. 5 seconds remaining for teams. They can't get points for parking alone in those taped off areas, but that's all the time we had for qualification match 4 here at the Finn District Lafayette event. Stick tight for those scores. That is a unicorn match. I mean, teams will get maxed out and get all 6 ranking points. That's 3 works for their hard work for winning the match. Both teams getting the autonomous barge, and that coral icon is for the coral ranking point. That means they filled up all the coral branches on 3 or 4 levels, depending on how they scored algae. So that's all 4 levels they got those 5 algae pieces on.